Water is commonly seen as the most pressing problem facing the global society in the future decades, both in terms of its significance and its potential impact. In light of these impending difficulties, water managers, regulators, and politicians have a wonderful chance to revamp water policy and the regulation of water services. So, what is a regulatory framework? A regulatory framework is the existence of the necessary infrastructure that supports the control direction or implementation of a proposed or adopted course of action, rule, principle, or a law. This has a number of rules about wastewater, such as design standards, how much water waste can be polluted, and how much water can be put in. While speaking about the regulatory frameworks, a question arises that how important is a regulatory framework in the wastewater engineering management? Water managements need to be done well and efficiently by everyone, not just by the government. One way that regulations might help make sure everyone has enough water is by setting strict rules for discharge and punishing people who don't follow them. Because of this, people are more likely to follow rules that improve the quality and amount of water over time. By putting in place a regulatory framework, regulators can give objective reports on their administrative tasks and figure out if they were done in a fair, efficient, and effective way. A framework is also a very useful tool for regulators because it helps them figure out where there is a room for improvement and where resources should be put to have the most impact. With a framework in place, it is easier to see where things could be improved to lower complaints costs. The framework also helps regulators to live up to the expectations of the community, which builds trust in the public. Water efficiency and effectiveness, improved water management of quantity and quality towards sustainability, conservation of resources, public education, heightened urban design, preservation of biodiversity, reduction of health risks, and improved amenity spaces are just some of the positive outcomes or all the benefits of regulatory frameworks in wastewater engineering. An inseparable collection of 17 global goals, the Sustainable Development Goals acknowledges the interdependence of economic, social, and environmental factors in achieving sustainable development. More efficient resource mobilization, consumption, and allocation, as well as better coordination and policy coherence, are essential for achieving the SDGs. Wastewater engineering may help improve the environment and preserve natural resources when laws are followed closely. Thus, the SDG 6 target of ensuring that everyone has access to safe and affordable water will be met. The problem of hunger may be mitigated if there is a sufficient water for human use and agricultural usage that comes under SDG 2. In addition, when agriculture is preserved, the lives of many people who rely on it improve, which in turn helps to alleviate the global poverty problem which comes under SDG 1.